You couldn't ask for more. Wanna steal the night away. Gonna leave this life behind an open door. It's so imaginable. You can run away. Last goodbye, live and die, just to say you could lose control. We're on a one-way ticket to county. We're coming for you.
Hello and welcome to another Nail or Fail. That's right, the show in which I tell you if something nails or something fails. So sit down, stick around, and as always, enjoy. Alright, so here we are in another Nail or Fail. So before I even start, I want to thank everybody who asked me questions during the Ask Kev Anything Live. It was awesome. Future episodes, I may do them a little quicker live, maybe like an hour instead of 4 hours. So you might want to add me on now, because I may not do a video beforehand to warn you. So if you want to do add me on to that, it's www.twitter.com/AskKevAnything. And yeah, look for my tweet to give you guys the go to start asking questions. So the first nail of the show. We're going to talk a little bit about wrestling here since I have my Miz t-shirt on. First nail of the show goes to CM Punk. Yes, CM Punk is awesome. Definitely a nail. He's been doing great lately. Promos are good. The matches are good. I'm really impressed. I'll talk to something a little bit though here. Somebody's being overshadowed with the push of CM Punk, and that's R-Truth. R-Truth has been so funny. Who would have ever thought in the past that I would say, oh my god, I can't wait to see R-Truth on Raw? I never thought that would ever happen. So great work on his character. Love the whole little Jimmy. Love the Fierce Spiders. It works well. It's great. So yeah, I'm really digging the new character. And I wouldn't have seen CM Punk's promo, at least not live, if it wasn't for the fact that I was watching for R-Truth. So WWE owes this guy a lot, and I think he should continue to get a pretty big push, because he's done a lot for the company during this kind of dead period. So they're both nails. Another nail, actually, in another wrestling federation, TNA, Austin Aries. A-Double, the man. Austin Aries is awesome. When I heard he was coming back for that contract, it was just gold. I actually ordered the pay-per-view. I love Austin Aries. Seeing him back there is great. He is probably, the way he works the mic and all that, his face, his mannerisms, he's a CM Punk of TNA. And they really need to use this guy. Use Austin Aries. So before I actually do the fail in wrestling, one more thing I actually want to mention as well from the WWE. The whole fact that CM Punk's been screwed over by Kevin Nash is great. John Laurinaitis getting involved in this is great. Hopefully we'll see John Laurinaitis actually become or be the hidden general manager of Raw this time. And his only thing was to try to get CM Punk and John Cena screwed over, because his real man, Alberto Del Rio, is the Destiny man, the man that he wanted to get the title. Thus taking the phone, texting off of Triple H's phone, because only he would be close enough to get it other than Stephanie, in order to put this plan in motion. It'd be cool. It would make sense that he'd be the general manager because he's friends with Vince McMahon. So, blah. That's my theory. Fail! In the wrestling world, well, if you want to see fail in the wrestling world, look no further than TNA. Now, I applaud them for what they're doing with Austin Aries. Beautiful. You know what's a problem with TNA? You know why it fails? I'll tell you right now. It's because Vince Russo and other writers on this show, the only concept they have of making the show work or making something cool is starting a faction. That's all they ever do, is start factions. And it gets a little old. Sports Entertainment Extreme, aka Sex. What else was there? That other thing there. Main Event Mafia. Now Immortal. That's all they ever do. That's his answer to everything. Vince Russo's answer to everything is start a faction. And it doesn't work. It doesn't always work. And the whole thing about Immortal right now, and then people win the title and they're joining Immortal at the same time, then they lose the title, like Ken Anderson. And then Kurt Angle wins the title by joining up with Hulk Hogan. It's all the same thing. Jeff Hardy does it too. Every fucking time a title changes hands because Immortal recruited somebody, they're gonna throw out the group in a week. As soon as they lose a title, it makes no sense. The whole thing makes no sense. That title's worth shit now. The TNA World Championship is worth shit right now because that's all you're doing with it. You're fucking making it move around. Boing, 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 boing. Bouncing around. Because of what? Is it Immortal? What the fuck is that? Immortal? A bunch of fucking washouts. Come on, do something better. You guys are better with the whole X Division thing going on. Ugh. Anyways. At least Austin Aries is there. There might be hope. Now, next thing I want to talk about here is, a fail. Or maybe a fail. I don't know. We'll see. This stuff right here. Crest 3D White. You see this? 3D White by Crest. It's fucking toothpaste. 3D toothpaste. It doesn't make no fucking sense. There's no logic to this shit. No logic. So anyway, so I brushed my teeth earlier with this shit. 3D White. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. This shit ain't gonna work. So whatever. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna have some fun here. I got Amy's little makeup case here. If I can ever open this shit up. No, it doesn't want to open. Fine. Fuck you, makeup case. There you go. See? His little makeup case, you know. So I thought, I'm gonna get my pair of 3D glasses here. Brush my teeth with the shit. See exactly what it does. You know, see how she'll let go of this thing. Holy fucking shit! Holy shit, I scared the dog. Holy fuck, man. That was like the last scene in Jaws 3. My fucking teeth just came right out, man. That was crazy. So, maybe not that much of a fail after all. Alright. Next. Yeah, it was bad. A nail. A nail. The show tanked. Have you seen this yet on Animal Planet? The show tanked. Basically about these people from New York who live in Vegas and create aquariums. Very, very cool. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's neat. I love fish. I love underwater life. You guys all know that. So, and the show is good. The wife or the woman, the lady that's in the show, she's holy fuck, man. She is high maintenance. So it makes the show even more interesting. So check it out. Tanked. Good show. Next, Nail. Oh yeah, the new Voltron cartoon. Have you watched the new Voltron cartoon yet? If not, do yourself a fucking favor right now and go watch it. It is great. I love the new Voltron cartoon. Just some things in it I'm not too keen about, like the kids. But you get kids in all these new cartoons now. It's going to happen. Whatever. Who cares? Put them in there. The new Voltron cartoon does for Voltron what the Masters of the Universe, the Motu 2000X series, did for He-Man. So the storyline's much better, the writing's much better, and there's a lot of backstory to the origin and stuff that we didn't know about. So very, very cool. I'm loving the new Voltron line. I can't wait for the toys to come out. And this brings me to my next fail. It's Matty Collector. Matty Collector are the people who are going to be selling the Voltron toys via the internet. Ah, why can't I get them in my toy? Why can't I get them locally? I can't. Anyway, whatever. That's not even my main pet peeve. Main pet peeve is this Line Force Club, which I joined. Why? Because I got a fucking choice. That's the only place I can get my shit. Now, the Line Force Club will send, I think, one Voltron figure and a line every so many months. What the fuck is that? I don't want to wait a year to get a Voltron. What if I fucking red line 3 months later, yellow line 5 months later, blue line, who gives a fuck? 5 years after that, you get a black line. It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't want to wait a year to get all my Voltron toys. Like, just give me a gift set. Just give me one big fucking gift set. Say, here, Kevin, take them all. That's what I want. I want to wait. Fuck. What is that? Waiting? If I was a kid and I had to wait fucking months for each line, I would have gone fucking nuts. It's insane. It's nuts. Gotta be a better way. Everything has to be a club on Maddie anyway. It's like, no, we give them once a month. Why is that? Well, because it's a club. And, yeah, we like to fuck people over. Hate that. Anyways, next. Notice I'm scatterbrained on this. Nail, the new Mortal Kombat game. I love the new Mortal Kombat game. Why? Because it incorporates characters from the first two and a few other ones. And Mortal Kombat 2 was always my favorite. So I get to go back and relive the whole history of Mortal Kombat, follow the tournaments, and the story behind it, which is really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So, big fan of the new Mortal Kombat game. Very neat. And downloadable characters like Freddy Krueger. I mean, come on. How can you go wrong? Let's get Jason Voorhees in there and Michael Myers. Let's do it! If I'm talking fast now, it's because I don't want this video to last 5 hours. So, forgive me. Next is... Nail. Great white shark. Great white shark found in the Bay of Fundy. Unfortunately, it was caught in a net and it died, which sucks. But the fact that they caught one in the Bay of Fundy really, really close to where I live is phenomenal. The first time in over a decade, one of these remarkable, my favorite animal ever, have actually been caught in the area or seen. Like a real sighting, because, you know, you got the fish. So that gives me hope that they're coming back and that I'm going to be able to go out on a boat someday, chum the water, and see great whites without having to spend a fortune to go to California. I love it. Next fail. Hurricane Irene, or as I call it, Hurricane Fail. What the fuck was that? Seriously? Hurricane Irene coming in? Everybody's all worried about it. Okay, I know it did some damage and that, and deaths and that. I understand that, and I'm not talking about that. I'm not putting that down. That's sad. I get it. I'm in the Maritimes. I like fucked up weather like that. I enjoy it. I enjoy going out in it. I enjoy filming it. When you see the news people on the TV and they got little mics like this, here's my Quest my Quest whitening. My Crest whitening 3D. Ooh, it's coming at you. And they're talking on a thing like Anderson Cooper, for example, saying, you know what, unless you really have a good fucking reason, you shouldn't be out here in this shit. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck, you're right there? You're telling me not to go there because it ain't cool? And you're fucking there? Like fucking 500 of you news reporters? Come on, man. You're probably paid to say that shit, but fuck, don't insult our intelligence, man. It's fun to be out in that shit. So I was hoping to get at least a little more rain, a little more wind here in the Maritimes, just something I could go out and film, you know, and fuck around in, you know, because I love rain. And no, nothing. Just nothing. It's fucking Hurricane Fail. It just shit everywhere. So I don't want a Category 10. You know, but like a little hurricane, you know, a little fun weather, a little excitement, a little fist up us. It'd be fun, but yeah, none of that. So Hurricane Irene's Hurricane Fail for now. Where am I at on this list? Ah, yes. The next thing I'm going to talk about here is a question. It's a question that I get in my Ask Kev Anything all the time. People are asking me this question. So I decided to incorporate it into this nail or fail. And the reason being is because, well, it's kind of a nail or fail topic. It's the Ultimate Spider-Man. The new Ultimate Spider-Man. Everybody's all worrying about it. What do you think about it, Kevin? What do you think about a black / Hispanic, or I don't really know exactly, a different race Spider-Man, let's say, or something like that. Different ethnicity, I should say. Not different race, we're all human. What do I think about it? People have been asking me this question. Listen, this is the way I see it, okay? I have nothing against other races, other ethnicities. I can't even speak. Everybody's awesome. Black, white, red, purple, Asian, ginger. I don't care. You're all cool. I don't have any prejudices at all. Everybody's on the same level, same playing field, in my opinion. That's the way I am. That's the way I was raised, and that's just the way I am. I love everybody. Now, people are asking me, what do you think about Spider-Man, you know, being black or being ethnic, or some people are even saying being gay as well, apparently. I don't know where all these fucking rumors are coming out of. Anyway, listen. This is the way I see it. Number one, okay, am I going to nail or fail this? I'm going to fail it. And the reason why I'm going to fail it is as follows. So just follow me here. The fact that Spider-Man is now a different, you know, a different skin color and that doesn't bother me. It's the Ultimate Universe first thing around. It's not the real Marvel Universe, so that doesn't bother me. He can be where the fuck he wants in the Ultimate Universe. He can be a fucking kangaroo with a suit. I don't care. It's the Ultimate Universe. It really doesn't matter. On top of it, it's not even Peter Parker. Peter Parker's dead. You know, it's another dude. So, why can't that happen? It's not even Peter Parker. Who gives a fuck? That's kind of the way I see it. I'm going to fail it because I know that behind all this, it's some huge ploy by Marvel to cause a controversy to sell some books. That's the only reason why they're doing it. And for all I know, the real Peter Parker is probably still alive in a cocoon somewhere or floating in an alternate galaxy on top of the S.H.I.E.L.D. helicopter ship. Now, let's wipe this out for a second. There is something that would have bothered me, and I'll tell you why. Now, again, I'm not a racist. If this was the normal Marvel Universe, and Spider-Man was a different ethnicity, and it still was Peter Parker, that I might have a problem with, and I'll tell you why. This kind of reminds me of an argument people were having online a few years ago when Captain America, the movie, just what mostly happened in the movie world, probably wouldn't happen in comic world, it's already been established, but in the movie world, they said, Captain America, there were rumors going around that Will Smith was going to play Captain America. So Will Smith was going to be Steve Rogers. Now, some people got offended when some other people said Will Smith shouldn't play Captain America. People were all outraged, saying, oh, well, Captain America can be black, he can be Hispanic, he can be anything. Why not? Why can't Captain America be black? That was the main argument that people used. Okay? I get where it's coming from because we're a much more integrated, more tolerant society. It's not even a question of tolerance. That's the thing. People think it's a question of tolerance. People think because a bunch of people are riled up and say Captain America can't be Will Smith, Fresh Prince, you know, can't be Fresh Prince, is because the people are racist. That's not it at all. That's not it at all. I'll leave you with an analogy here to sink your teeth into, and then maybe you'll understand where this is coming from. Now, for me, if the Spider-Man reboot would have a different ethnicity person portraying Peter Parker, I wouldn't like it either. And I'll tell you why, and just the exact reason why. Nothing to do with racism. It all has to do with continuity. It all has to do with what it is. This is my analogy. Okay? Let's see Will Smith was trying to play Spider-Man. Or, I don't know, Denzel Washington was trying to play Spider-Man. Or Jackie Chan was trying to play Spider-Man. Whatever the case may be. The equivalence of having someone like Denzel Washington play Spider-Man would be the equivalent of having Jim Carrey play Malcolm X or Lindsay Lohan play Rosa Parks. Get it? See what I mean now? Not so fun, is it? That's what I mean. So, if it were the original Spider-Man, I might be a little offended because it's going against who the character is. He's a poor little white boy raised by his grandparents, great aunt I should say, in Queens. Now, by the same thing, if it was Luke Cage, you know, I wouldn't want Luke Cage to be played by, I don't know, Paul Rudd. Let's go there. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. So the fact that it's not Peter Parker and it's in the alternate universe doesn't bother me at all. He can be any ethnicity he wants. And if it was the Marvel Universe and his name wasn't Peter Parker, he could be any ethnicity he wants as well. It's just, I just don't want to go against the backstory, against the origin. Which just makes sense. You don't want Jim Carrey playing Malcolm X. You don't want Denzel Washington playing, I don't know, Popeye. So whatever the case is. Anyways, that's it for my nail or fail. And until next time, take care, guys. Later!